Hi, how to become Australian permanent resident if you are a web developer. In my previous slides, I discussed that you can actually become Australian permanent resident by your skills only. So you only need to do is that you have a positive skill assessment about your occupation, your job basically, and then hitting the point of 65 points. And if you can beat other candidates, then you can be invited. Then you can lodge your visa application. So I'm talking about web developer this slide. So first of all, you need to understand that the skill assessing body, who's the skill assessing body, who's going to process to check whether you deemed as a qualified web developer. Now, strangely for this type of occupation, sometimes they don't rely a lot of their qualification. So if you don't even have a qualification at all, you still can get a positive skill assessment based on how many work experience you have. Some young talented people age 16, they start working as a web developer. So that's fine too. Let me quickly go through to check who is the skill assessment body for you. So web developer, let's have a look. This occupation requires, this occupation, this is job description according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics. This is plans, produce and maintains website using programming languages. So it's really about web developer. This occupation requires 1 year work experience, 5 years work experience and bachelor degree. So if you don't even have a bachelor degree, is it okay? Can you still have a positive outcome for your skill assessment? My answer is yes, you can get it. So how they check your qualification and experience? Let me have a look about this one. This is produced by the ACS, Australian Computer Society. So this is your skill assessing body, right? Just as you know. So this is a document produced by the ACS that they check closely about your qualification, how many work experience you need. So for example, if you don't have, we are now focusing on post-study skill assessment or skill assessment. We're not focusing on the 482, 405 because this is a temporary graduate one, which means they actually studied in Australia on this topic. So if you obtain Australian bachelor degree, then you need 1 year work experience in order to do skill assessment. So if graduate a bachelor degree in Australia, you need 1 year. So which means after 1 year work experience, you can apply skill assessment. You can't apply as a fresh graduate under the skill assessment. So it's general point system skill assessment, all right? However, if you're not, this is only say if you are skill employment. Okay, skill employment. I will talk more about how to prove that your skill employment. So bachelor degree, if you complete your bachelor degree outside Australia, then you major in ICT, okay, you major in ICT, then you need 2 years experience. So you need one more experience if you graduate from outside Australia. Right. This does not mean that they will say you are award points. They will say, yes, I deem your qualification, your experience, your occupation is relevant. If you are doing occupation, you've been doing occupation, although you're the ACT major, but never the occupation itself is not very close. It has to be close. It has to be in the IT industry, but probably not just about web designer. You are related to something like graphic design, maybe not graphic design, maybe about programming. You know, it's in your industry, but it's not very close. Then you need 4 years. Okay, your 4 years relevant experience. which means that in the past all work experience, as long as you have worked 4 years as a web developer, that's fine too. Now, if you're only a minor, your qualification itself is a minor, and then later on you become a web developer, okay, then you need 5 years work experience in the 10 years time. Or, you know, if you work part-time, then you need 6 years. So it's a little complicated. This document can actually be found on the ACT website, so it's no need to worry about that. If you, however, it's a minor qualification, but not the occupation, your job is not highly related as a web developer, okay, now you need 6 work experience. So this 6 work experience, the work experience is not closely related, okay, so you can actually get these skill assessment positive as well. So this is really flexible for some people, especially in the IT industry. Not necessarily sometimes the company requires to do multiple jobs. It might be sometimes you as a web developer, sometimes you can actually be a programming opportunity. Now, if you've never have a bachelor degree, that's fine too. Then if you have a diploma, advanced diploma, or associate degree, they are on the same level according to ACS. Then ICT is your major course. Then your occupation, which is you've been always a web developer, then you need 5 years in a 10 years time, and 6 in a part-time, 6 years work experience part-time. Right. So, but if you have the degree, have the qualification, diploma, it is minimum requirement, but work experience not really close, you have programming or something else, then you need 6 years, okay, 6 years, which has to be relevant. What we mean by relevant? It's really you have to work as a developer, okay, not closely related. You need to demonstrate it that somewhat, you work as a developer, okay. Now, you have no qualification whatsoever, never work in a close relationship, close occupation, then you need a 6 years work experience plus a RPL. RPL meaning that you have to have your prior recognition qualification assessment done before you can do this one. So yeah, if you are the person who's really talented and no qualification, work experience never related to this web developer, but you work other areas of IT industry, then you can still have a positive skill assessment. I hope this slide helps. Bye.